Hi everyone, this is Mariska, and about 18 years ago, something traumatic happened to me and it caused me to get epileptic seizures. I went to hospitals over and over again, and they couldn't assist me, saying that the EEG will only pick up sound brainwaves if I had a seizure while I'm in the EEG machine and so on. So nobody could really help me. I only got this episodes when I was sleeping. So yes, it caused a big issue for me. Then I moved to Gauteng, and yeah, I went to a state hospital here, and they started assisting me, but they put me on Tegretol, which actually increased my seizures. So I mentioned it to them, and they put me on Epilim once a day. So yes, it helped me a little bit, but not so much. Normally, when I had these seizures while I was sleeping, I would wake up and walk around. Like I know where everything is, where the stairs is, where the rooms are, everything. But when I wake up, I can't remember anything because I don't even know who my mother, my father, my daughter, my fiance, anybody is. Once I actually walked out the door and almost walked in front of a car in the street. So I opened the door, I opened the gate, I walked into the road. Thank goodness my neighbor was there and she helped me before I could walk in front of the car, and I couldn't remember anything. So it became this huge problem for me because back then it was just me and my fiance. I was at home, he was at work, so there was no one else there. In February or March this year, just before my daughter came home from school, I actually fell asleep on the couch again. And when my fiance came home to drop our daughter off, I was lying on the couch and I was smelling like I was drinking. It was like alcohol or something. Like my mother-in-law tells me, I kept saying, I'm thirsty, I'm thirsty, I'm thirsty. And so they realized that there was an open bottle of thinners that was standing on the table. It seems to me like I actually took a sip of that thinners. And I ended up in hospital and did the EEG, nothing came back right. Same hospital. They sent me back like nothing ever happened. And yes, it was now a huge story that what if something worse happens? And that's exactly what happened in June this year. Um, I don't know what happened. I was making breakfast on a gas stove, and next moment I felt dizzy and I collapsed and I fell over the gas stove and with my face in cooking oil. And I burned the whole left side of my face. It looks like I tried to stand up and I put my hand in the pan. It also burned my hand. And I walked up to the room and climbed in my bed. I slept and I woke up again. I thought it was all a dream. Um, I didn't feel any pain, nothing. I came down to the kitchen to see everything lying on the ground and so on. I didn't feel anything, so I didn't know what happened. And the next moment I looked in the mirror, I saw, oh my gosh, there's oil everywhere. My hand, all of a sudden, there's blisters. I called my fiance. We went to Medicross. This time we had medical aid. So, and they assigned me to Glenwood Hospital in Benoni. From there on, I had wounds on my face, the burns and everything that had to heal. So 2 months later, starting to use the ozonated oil, and I started using Mega Oxygen, and I can say I feel much better. I didn't have one seizure since I've been out of that hospital, so it's about 3 months now. I'm using the ozonated oil to help me repair the scars and the wounds, and I do see improvement. My memory was also very bad while I was having the seizures and so on, and I took the heart health, and it seems to work very good as I'm starting to remember more things and I'm not forgetting so much anymore. So yes, I can really, really recommend the heart health for memory as well. So now I'm using Mega Oxygen, Heart Health, Super Vitamins, the Water Life, and the Ozonated Oil, and I can say it's brilliant. It's helping me a lot.